Hi, this is Julius from Lupo Store. I've just creating a video to eBay management regarding the current issue with eBay search. There's two issues which are interlinked, and this has caused my sales to go down and many other people's sales to go down. So I attended the eBay Seller Council meeting on October 10th. Spoke to Johnny from Promote Your Listings at the time. What happened is previously Promote Your Listings had only gone to number 5 position on Best Match. eBay were testing Promote Your Listings at position 1, 4, and 5. What seems to have happened since then is it's been tweaked and it's now 1 and 5, as you can see in this search. But what seems to be happening vicariously, and it's a coincidence, is a lot of the Chinese who became VAT registered around April time. Their VAT quarter, the first VAT quarter was May, June, and July, which meant that they had to pay their first VAT quarter in September. It appears that a lot of the Chinese have retreated back to China but have not changed the item location. So they are now doing item location misrepresentation, which normally would mean that they are demoted down the best match. However, with the test which is currently going on, was apparently due to end at the end of 2018 and potentially going on for longer. I don't know when it's going to end. But with the advent of this test, where Promote Your Listings position is 1, as you can see here, and also number 5 down there, the Chinese are buying their way to top spots. So what I want to do is to explain, this is a card ring removal tool search which I've done. My item is number 4 in Best Match, which is the third organic placement. So I'm going to have a look in this particular one, 25 pieces. Now, what the Chinese are doing are putting the estimated delivery date out to about 12 days. If I look into the feedback of this particular seller, I'll see there's a lot of negative feedbacks there. So if I scroll down, I will see that this seller is not in the UK. There's another one here, UK seller items sent from China. There's one here, worst eBay seller, avoid stock in China. There's another one I saw, foreign seller, 10 days, no item, these are liars, not in London at all, they're in China. There's another one exactly the same as this item number here. These have been reported through to Trust and Safety, but if I have a look in this seller's feedback, there's 11 negatives. Item never arrived. Seller is a con. Stated item location is London when it's actually in China. Warning: not delivered. Item not lies. Not UK stock. We seem to be in a situation where we've reverted back to 2014, where the Chinese are saying that the item location is in the UK, but it's not. Now, normally the DSRs would mean that the Chinese would be demoted down Best Match, but now what they're doing is they're throwing money at PYL to get top spots. So this is a bad thing. Myself, I've looked at my PYL spend this year. I mean, these are my monthly bills. These are the final value fees. These are the Promote Your Listing fees. As you can see, they're going up. And you can see that as a percentage, they've gone up from roughly around 10% earlier on in the year up to 33% for December. Yet, at the same time, my sales, I mean, in the summertime, I was doing 6,000 orders per month and hovering around the high 20,000, 28, 29, 30,000 sales. Yet since this test occurred, my sales have gone from 6,000 down to 4,800, down to 3,400 for December, hovering around the 20,000 mark. It's been a terrible December just because of the coincidence of using PYL placements as the 1, 4, and 5, and the fact that there seems to be a big phenomenon of the Chinese companies retreating back to China, but also throwing money at PYL to buy TopSpot. And Best Match now no longer resembles Best Match, as in people with eBay Premium service like myself and Fast and Free and really good product ratings getting TopSpot. What is getting TopSpot is somebody who is offering 12 days delivery, and they've just spent money on PYL. Now, eBay might be getting more revenue by PYL. However, as stated in the presentation at the eBay Seller Council from Rob Hattrell, eBay is trying to build consumer confidence, consumer trust. I can see lots of people at the top who would get really, really bad feedback, and they are going the complete opposite way in building trust. In fact, eBay are losing customers due to the fact that these two things are coinciding. I'm very much hoping that eBay does end this test soon regarding PYL and it reverts back to how it was before. I also want eBay to, if possible, run a search which can search for anybody like this seller where they are registered in China, but also their delivery estimate is somewhere over 5 days, but they're saying the item location is in the UK. Surely there should be some kind of query which eBay can run on this, and therefore afterwards you can drill down into the negative feedbacks and potentially restrict or demote sellers for item location misrepresentation, because all of a sudden this is mushrooming like a big issue like we had with the VAT evasion in 2015. So I hope this has been of assistance to eBay. Please, if you could